Hello and welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl, JVP. How are you guys doing today? First and foremost, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, for your comments, and for suggesting and recommending so many talented artists to me. It is such a pleasure doing reactions and analysis to that. In case you don't know who I am yet, I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm a music producer, and also a music composer. I'm a vocal performance coach and an artist who loves to do reactions. And with that said, I also really appreciate you guys checking out my music, which means the world to me. So make sure that you add my songs to your Spotify playlist if you like them. And there will be a ton of more coming from me as well. And with no further ado, I just discovered another new band that has been around for a while, The Warning, and we've done Enter Sandman, both versions. And with no further ado, Survive was the one I was told I should check out next from the TEDx. It's from 2017, so we're going a little bit back before we start. I'm looking forward to checking out their newer stuff, but I definitely want to go back when they started. So that's why we're going with this, and someone recommended that, and I absolutely agree. With no further ado, The Warning, Survive.
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come waving your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
Whoa! First of all, I didn't expect Paulina to sing like that. I couldn't tell if her voice is like in general raspy or if she was just nervous, but that was pretty awesome and totally unexpected. And I loved when they all started coming in, and I loved when Alejandra was like playing the piano. That was really awesome. Let's go back to here. That was freaking powerful. And did you see she lost a drumstick and she was still like totally holding the beat down, which is like, especially at that age, that's like, yeah, she knows what she's doing. Let's go back to here. That is so cool, the opening. She's such a good drummer.
Your heart belonged to me. Now
Okay. First of all, from seeing like the first performance at Enter Sandman and now seeing this, Alejandra is so much more comfortable with the bass. She's like rocking out like a real rock star, you know? Their songwriting is actually really good, and I love their voices together, and I love when Pau is singing. Really freaking amazing. Now that I hear her more, I'm like, no, that's her voice. That's just how she sings. Freaking awesome. And Danny's voice is beautiful too when she hits those high notes, when she's like belting it. Really beautiful. I just love, they're so freaking talented, especially at that age. Super impressive. Super impressive. They're all really are in control of their instrument. They really master the instrument really well. And the dynamics are awesome. Really, really cool. Let's go back to this part. I love just like how Danny's like rocking out on the bass. So cute. And it's not even, I'm not saying it's just cute. It's like badass. Like she's grown up quite a bit from the first time I saw them, like the Enter Sandman performance.
Say that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
There you go. Nice. Wow. Okay. That song is super hooky. And at the end, when they were all just jamming out, holy shit, everybody holds their own. They're so talented. I mean, Danny on her guitar, like how she's just like, oh my God, so freaking good. You know what's really amazing? They're sisters, right? And it's not gonna be, it can be easy to always, you have conflict going on sometimes, especially like there's age differences. But I think that what a beautiful thing to be in a band together and be so, to like just create this magic together, to write songs together, and good songs. That is a really good freaking hooky song. I love the instrumentation. It's simple, but it's beautiful. And it's the drummer, Pau, she's amazing. I mean, for her age, like she is like but they all are. I can't even say just her. Like I said, everybody stands their own. And I really love the songwriting. I love how from watching them for the first time, I just discovered them not too long ago, and I saw Enter Sandman from 2013 or something. And so they were like really young there. And so watching them like being more grown up now, and I know this is like not the newest stuff either, but it's awesome to see how far they've come since then. Their musicianship and their just as life, their stage presence. absolutely awesome. And then of course I saw like the newer version with Alessia Cara, and that was amazing. So it's great to go back and see what they were doing then, and I cannot wait to explore more from them, because their first EP, I think I'm just gonna go more like in a chronological order, like where they started, and then work my way to where they are now, because I listened to the Enter Sandman version. So this will be a ton of fun, and I can't wait, because these girls are the real deal. And I can see how they are bringing rock back, because they actually really rock. There's a lot of bands who claim to be rock. Not going to mention any names, but there's a rapper who decided to just like do rock, and it's really not rock. To me, this is rock. This is like pure rock and roll, which is so freaking awesome. There's so much great stuff going on in there. And I love the guitar work. I loved everything. And I also loved the bass line is really awesome, intricate, like not intricate, but like the bass line is very solid. And her and the drummer, they locked in so well. And then her and Danny locked in as well. And I love the guitar work. I really love when there's like this steady kind of like, it's a Nine Inch Nails does it a lot, where it's just like the same thing, but it just keeps on, it keeps on building. And that's what it seemed like to me, was just like the grand finale coming up. It was like freaking awesome. Oh, great freaking track. Thank you for recommending that. I appreciate you guys so much, because I'm learning so much from you guys, and I just love sharing that with you. So as always, I always leave you with something positive. Make every day a great day. And don't be afraid, because I think sometimes when you see someone super young being so great, it's easy to think that, oh, I'm too old to do this or start that, because look at them. And I think that is very dangerous, and it's very not called for, because it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. Do what feels right to you, and follow your heart and your intuition and your passion, because that's all that matters. If you're breathing your life, and you should be living life and experiencing life and exploring life. And if you mess up, you start over. You know what I mean? The point is to just never give up, never give up, and never think that it's too early or too late to start doing what your heart really wants you to do, because it's never wrong. It's never wrong. Your intuition and your heart are never wrong. What we often get caught up in is like this, where we just like question things and doubt things and ask others for opinions and advice, and nothing wrong with that. But be very careful who you listen to, because a lot of people just like act and tell you what they would do, because it's their experience, it's their life. Nobody is living your life. So only you know. And sometimes when you feel lost, or when you don't know, all you have to do is meditate and just like really go within, and because all the answers are right here. And with that said, guys, I love you guys so much. I apologize for the noise. There's like a fan going here, but it's kind of getting cold. I'm in Michigan still, and my cabin is getting a little bit cold, so I have to have the heat on. Otherwise, you don't want to see me being all grumpy and frozen. I love you guys, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, please like and comment. And as always, I'm open to other suggestions, other bands, as well as more of their music. But like I said, I think I'm just gonna go on in an order, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of the day and week, and until then,